Welcome to another Home Sweet Home. Can you tell by this alligator? Isn't this the most unique little alligator that you've ever seen? We are in for a wonderful tour today of a very unique two-bedroom traditional home in Oakmont. Come on, let's go and see. I am here with Rich and Linda Green, and they are welcoming us into their beautiful home. I said when I was out there, I was holding the alligator because it's so unique, and I said I can't wait for everybody to see what an eclectic, wonderful home that you've done.
It is very eclectic.
I love it. Well, we're going to first start right when you walk in. Something that you might not know is that Rich actually was a dentist before he retired. How many years were you a dentist?
Well, all my life I've been a dentist. Almost.
Okay, wonderful. So when you walk in here, you can say, you go, look at this. Was someone a dentist? And you can tell us about this here.
Well, actually, my sister found it in Walnut, Iowa, in the back of an antique store, and she knew I was looking for an old dental chest. And so we went out there and looked at it and purchased it.
And Linda, didn't you say this was your first thing that you purchased together?
As a couple, before we were married. Yep.
Yeah, and what this used to be is this was something that the dentist was used to keep all their equipment in. And when you pull this out, right here, right?
Yep.
Whoop, you could actually see the different equipment that they had. But you also have displayed all kinds of unique artwork on that as well.
Artwork everywhere. That's one thing we've enjoyed collecting together.
Well, Linda is an artist and does a lot of fiber art. And she actually, this area here, tell us what you did here. Because this can be, most people use this as a breakfast room.
Right, and instead I needed a sewing area, so this has become my sewing area. Because I figured if Rich got an office, I at least should have my own space as a sewer. So that's where I do all my craft stuff, is pretty much in here.
No, it's terrific. So let's go this way. We're going to go through the hallway because as you see through this whole home, you have such beautiful art. And I just love the colors and the brightness of everything. So now we're in your kitchen, and tell us what you did here in the kitchen.
Well, we wanted a clean line. I don't like a lot of clutter and stuff. And so we chose something very neutral as the backdrop. And everything else was pretty much the same standard.
And I love the countertops and everything. But this is a glass subway tile.
It is.
And it's very nice. I like the way you did that. And you accentuated by keeping the white appliances, but then you have the bright colors throughout.
Exactly.
Even the fruit is bright colored. So here we are in the living area, and tell me what you did in here.
Well, we again wanted things to really be able to be sized appropriately. We did bring things that were ours, but we were in a very, very large condo, and so in the downsizing, I mentioned to Rich right away, I said, if we're moving to Shell Point, I said, you're going to have to let me get things that fit correctly. So we did end up buying living room furniture and dining room furniture.
Look at all the art on the wall. This is so nice too. Now, what about the art here?
Well, the middle piece is from an artist in New York, and actually framer on Sanibel. He had met the gentleman, and Paul had known that I was looking for some modern art, and so he had called me, and I went in, and it was perfect.
And it brings out the colors.
Exactly.
You're pulling in those colors, like from the placemats, it pulls in, and all the greens with your plants and everything as well. For those of you who haven't been to see a two-bedroom traditional, I've mentioned to you that they typically are screened in lanai. This one has been enclosed. And what's nice is you are located on the 4th floor, so you can see out towards, you're looking west, so you can see out towards Sanibel where you used to live.
Right.
And you can see Pine Island Sound and all of that as well.
Yeah, we love the view. When we were trying to decide on the model that we would like to move into here, well, we wanted a southwest exposure, was for sure. And the other thing was wall space. We knew we had a lot of art. We ended up having to gift to some of our kids a number of pieces that wouldn't fit. but we wanted to be able to have a lot of wall space.
Oh, it's terrific. Well, tell me as we go through the bedroom, what did you do in here? I noticed you did laminate floor all the way through.
We did. No, we tried to make use of almost every inch that we could. I mean, even in the closets and everything, you know, you realize you're downsizing to inches. And so I said,
Right.
well, you only get 6 inches, so now what are you going to take?
Well, now that we're in your master bedroom, tell me what you did here, because it looks like you have some built-ins
Right,
here.
we did. We had built-ins at our other place, and they became very useful, not only for books, but artwork. So I had them replicate pretty similar within the constraints of what Shell Point would allow us to do.
Really
And that's,
nice, but gives you plenty of room for
It does.
books and knickknacks and more art. With the bathrooms here in the 2 bedrooms, you get, you know, of course, your closet, but in the bathroom you have 2 sinks. Tell me what you did in there, because I love
Well,
the way
Rich
you did
wanted
this.
to be able to have a mirror that he could tilt because our heights are so different. So,
Yes, I can tell.
so we went ahead and decided that we wanted that. Instead of having the mirror all the way across the wall, it also gave us a chance to put artwork up in between.
Of course, which is important.
Slide a little
Let me
artwork
see
here
how
or
this
there.
works. Oh, I see, this one is tilted.
Yeah, so he can tilt it however he needs to.
Oh, that's
stuff.
wonderful.
They were bears to put up, and Charlie was such a good egg about it, and he said, however, we will not ever be doing that again. And I said, well, good, because I don't plan on moving.
But I love it, it's such a great idea. But with here, this is a 2-bedroom traditional. So besides this part of the home, you also get a full-size laundry room, a second full bath, and then this is your 2nd bedroom or an office.
Right.
This, Linda, get over here. This is, to me, such a fun piece. And this is special because you made it. This is
Yes.
part of your fiber art where you take that material that you had in that closet and you did this. So tell me what you did here.
Many times something happens in life that triggers a piece of art. And I think it was after a phone call from a daughter who was having some difficulties, and that, because I don't know that you can see,
I can
but
see the
there's
tears.
tears
Yeah.
and stuff. And so all I envisioned was her looking out the window and stuff. So, you know, then I thought, well, then I sit and I stitch. And
And you do all this hand stitching.
it's all hand stitched and hand
Beautiful.
seated. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we are so glad that you're here. And I know that your mom is very happy you're here as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is great. Thank you.